Hello there, and welcome to Dr. T for today, August the 22nd. We are finishing up the Zooka weekend the only way that you really can finish up the Zooka weekend. With Zookas. Flare over onto the left-hand side, let your Zookas take out, there's like a couple of things there they can shoot at, and then throw some smokes for your Zookas to wander under, and then point them at the HQ. And they will erase the HQ when the smoke leaves, obvi. One shock takes out the boom cannon and the machine gun, which are the only two defenses on the whole level anyways. And then you move on to Stage 2. Stage 2, this time we're going right hand. And let them take out the box they normally like just kind of go there naturally, and then flare them over next to the Hammerman statue, because screw Hammerman, that's why. And then your tanks will naturally just kind of like flow in, going after the mortar and the flamethrower. One shock will take out both of those. Technically you don't even have to shock the flamethrower because it won't have range, but I did it anyways just for the fun of it, because why not. Then smoke them up into the very top corner, point them at the HQ, and one shock on the boom cannon will get you your win without any losses at all. If you don't have the GBE to pull off said stun, then by all means, you know, just let the boom cannon shoot at your Zookas. It's only going to take one every 4 seconds, not a big deal. Stage 3, we're going to land right-hand side once again, this time a little bit extra, you know, horsepower behind the old Pewster, mostly because things are starting to get more and more HP. Flare up to the east side of the rocket launcher, or, well, the non-HQ side. I don't want to say east side because I don't want this to turn into an east side, west side thing, you know. I'm cool with taking pictures, just no gang symbols. And once you're there, throw some shocks. I threw critters just because it's force of habit, but really you want to throw 2 shocks. One shock will hit the rocket launcher, mortar, and boom cannon, and then the other shock will hit the rest of the defenses to the south of the HQ. Sorry for my shitty falling apart computer defect there. Yeah, that was a thing. Anyways, Stage 4. Went with the 2 smoke landing, and then ran right up the middle towards the impending doom. Things got a little out of hand with my pathing, so as you can see, I did kind of have to, you know, mitigate the damage. I had to screw with things. Now you're going to want to throw a shock down in the south at that shock launcher. I completely missed said shock launcher, and as you can see, it actually becomes a bit of a problem, and I just kind of threw out a bunch of critters to distract everything because I wasn't sure how much GBE I had, frankly. So, Stage 4, little rough, but we're okay, we're moving on, we're getting into Stage 5. Now, Stage 5 is where we have to actually start clearing a couple of mines. The good thing is, one barrage will take out all the mines we really have to worry about there. Well, except for maybe the one, but whatever, we'll deal with it. Also, what's really nice about this is you don't even have to really smoke your landing. You can just land your troops. The smokes are out of range. Obviously, the number of troops is steadily growing, but that's okay. So, cutting right in between the mines, as you can see with the path. If you don't trust the path, take out the extra mine. You know, it's pretty straightforward. Once you're up there, flare onto the HQ, and then shock all of the things. And obviously throw some critters just for good measure. And the HQ will slowly go down, blammo. And we will move on to Stage 6. Yeah, I tell you, this is riveting stuff. We'll throw some smokes, get up next to the HQ, we'll throw a flare and some shocks. Oh my gosh. Alright, now here is where things actually start getting interesting, I promise. You know, a little more, I guess, strategic, if you would. So, landing, I kind of dropped the flare partway through, so this means I'm going to have to dump some boats on the left and the right of the flare. And then I flared all the way into the back. The good news is, if they take the right path here, I think there's one hidden mine that I ended up missing when I was scouting, and there it is. That's the guy. That's the one right there. So if you blow up that mine before you run your troops over it, that's a good thing. Now, also, the shocks are very particular. Right in between the mortar and the rocket launcher, and then on the other side, the mortar and the rocket launcher again, you'll take out, on the right-hand side, the 2 mortars, well, 3 mortars, I guess it is, 2 sniper towers, and a rocket launcher, and then on the other side, you take out the rocket launcher and the mortars, which are the important ones, and your Zookas will be able to blast things into oblivion, and you'll move on to stage 7, which has more mines. Now be careful, because behind those sniper towers are hidden mines, which is why I threw a barrage up there instead of just blowing up the mines. I'm not crazy, there's actually a reason behind it. And then, same deal, landing kind of in the middle of the beach. I decided to just go crazy and throw all the smokes because I didn't want to have to worry about straggling Zookas. And then I flared up into the little clearing just south of the rocket launchers, and from there I cut across right up. There's a little gap right there behind the HQ, and it is another 2 smokes away. And then once you're up here, 1 shock can take out the 3 rocket launchers and shock launcher on the right hand side, and then 1 shock can take out the mortars and rocket launcher on the left hand side. Wham wham. And as you can see from there, with a few sniper towers, you'll get a win. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.